come to pick me up the way he always did. Every Wednesday morning, come rain, come shine, spend some time with his little man, and at worst fight and dine. Yeah, but on this Wednesday morning, we didn't go to town. He took me to a graveyard where there were people gathered round. A flat draped box beneath a tent with old men in funny hats. They stood and saluted when Papa played cornet. After it was over, I said, "Sir, did you know that man? Did they really bury him way down in the ground?" And I saw a tear in your eye as you softly played. So please, sir, tell me, Papa, what made you cry today? He says, "Son, I didn't know him, but it matters not at all. It's like him, I served my country. We gather when we're called, and that won't no cornet boy, but a bugle that I played. Now I'll tell you about that special song that you first heard today." He said it was back in 1862 in the war between the states. It was up in Virginia, and a battle took place. It was Harrison's Landing, where the ground was turned to red with the blood of the young soldiers who fought where they were led. That night after the battle, Robert Ellicombe, captain of the Union boys, he was dreaming of his home. And there he heard a moaning sound somewhere in the night. And he struck out for a wounded soul, hopes to save his life. But in the darkness, Robert couldn't tell if that young man was friend or foe. So he gently carried him back to camp that night by the fire glow. The young man breathed his last breath, another rebel soul had died. And then numbness hit poor Robert as in the firelight. Well, he recognized his eyes and nose, and he recognized his mouth. He recognized his only son who moved down to the south. To study music was his boy's only dream before that damn war broke out. He hadn't seen him in over a year, but this was him, there was no doubt. So Robert asked to marry his boy and have the band to play. Funeral dirge for his dear son that he just lost today. And the commander said the enemy, hell ain't gonna get no band. Since it was his only son, he granted him just one man. So Robert chose a bugle for his son's final slam. That's the bugle pleased to play the music notes he found. Lyrics scribbled in the dying hand, he knew it's his son's own. There that day, it was the first time the taps was ever blown. We've long since lost my grandpa, but to my dying day, I won't forget that frosty morning when Papa passed away. And in that same old graveyard where he told the tale to me, I played taps for Papa on a horn left to me. So now you've heard this story, how it came to be. He was haunting simple bugle notes that mean so much to me. Another fallen soldier is laid down in his grave in the land he fought and died for, while taps is gently played.